Alright, so I guess it's an honorable reaction at this point, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since tapped in with my brother Astral Dior. I guess we can coin this one right here, how the Gen Z generation can vicariously learn from this Gen Z artist, you know what I'm saying? And how she finally got what she deserved, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what part of the generation can take nuggets from this right here, but it's definitely like learning moments, bro. That's all I see. Let's get into it. Any day now, buddy.
And today we're reacting to Ice Spice finally gets what she deserves.
Let's do it.
So the ice is back in question. The spice, better choice of words. That's tough, man.
We might go ahead and be like, yo, the spice is back sweet, the ice is back melted. Like,
it's unfortunate. You come into the game hot, and it seems like she just can't get even like a bit of love, like not even a schmeckle. You know what I'm saying? She lost the weight, she gained the weight, and it's just the music's just so bad. What is it? Why is she not back on top yet? Let's get to the video, man. Let's do it.
These are good questions, by the way. Good ass questions.
2021, the world got us.
My boy O'Shea in the beauty, in the beauty. I'm saying, it's like I always know what to expect when I kick with my boy Astral Dior. You know what I mean? And you feel me? The selection of reaction material is, you know what I'm saying, is decent, man. Like, I would say you ain't missed yet. You feel me? You ain't missed yet, brother. Let's get it though.
First real dose of Ice Spice, who is from the Bronx, New York. She is Dominican and Nigerian. She has the look, but
Nigerian. Oh, I think I have heard that somewhere. Yeah, I think I have heard
at
that
first,
somewhere.
nothing was moving. She had some tracks, but it was still underground. By the time early 2022, she started popping in drill circles, but the breakthrough in 2022 was magnificent. Munch, Feeling You goes crazy on social media. Drake co-signs a song, and as you know, she starts getting popping on TikTok. By 2023, she's out of here.
Out of here?
She's supposed to be a global superstar, and everything's supposed to end.
She was supposed to be
happily ever after, right?
This guy, Dr. Chambers, is claiming that Ice Spice stole the beat, hook, lyrics, and the narrative context of the song. Dr. Chambers is alleging that he thinks Riot, which is Ice Spice's producer, may have heard his song on the radio or heard him performing it live, and then went and copycatted the track.
Nowadays,
all right, dirty work.
Ice is copying people's songs. I mean, hey, listen, that's just a coincidence.
And it's just the music industry. It's just hip hop. Whether they do it and then they say, oh, it's a sample. You know what I'm saying? Or they do it, grab a little verse a bit, and then like a little something, it sounds a little good with the beat, so they rap an old song, kind of cadence on this beat. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I see
it's just a part of the game. You feel me? Or they flip your
it comes with the territory type shit.
There's out here that will get a whole song,
sample that shit type.
The producer just wants their producer to make it, so they just take what you did and flip the whole joint. Like, this is what's going on. This happens.
Work, man.
You know what I mean? You'll send a beat to somebody, and they want their producer. They like how they producer work, or they just want to pay their person. Like, you know what I'm saying? This this my guy, right? Sit out straight. Oh no, we ain't like just take his, flip it, do a little bit of.
Hey, look, now I don't know how niggas feel about the whole AI. You know what I'm saying? The advent of AI and shit like that, but yo, like, I feel like, okay, that's gonna mitigate a whole lot of what's been happening, you know, niggas ripping niggas off, things like that. When you can get like a AI to produce the whole thing, to generate the whole thing, and what you could do as, you know, the producer or the beat maker, whatever the case, just tweak, you know, do your little tweakings, your little adjustments, and there you have it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? The AI can go grab whatever kind of sample you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you feel like chopping up. You can describe the sample, you feel me? The nigga will go like, you know, to the ends of the net and back to find whatever you know what I'm saying? So I don't know on that angle. I don't know how niggas feel about like it eliminating, you know, this whole conflict with human to human kind of interaction within the game. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
And bow, you know?
That don't mean that this is happening, right? But it got worse.
Ice Spice is being accused of buying views for her Baddie Baddie music video. Now, I'm not saying it's true, but honestly, the views.
No, it's probably true. It's probably true. If Young Thug does it, I'm sure she did. Ice Spice Baddie Baddie official video, 6.7 million views in 15
minutes. 15 minutes?
Come on, man. Let me go look at this, bro. Let's see what this is at right now, bro. Come on, man. Let's be for real. And she was on Sponge. You bring. let's see this, bro. What happened? 10 million? Okay, I'm tripping. Okay, 6.7. I don't know why I thought 15. 6.7 million views in 15 hours. 10 million views in 1 month. A million views in 3 weeks.
Nice
that
work,
seems a little bit more believable. But yeah, bro, 10 million, and unless she was just booty naked on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's high potential that she was. The highest potential that she was. Possibility, etc. You alright?
I don't think a baddie's getting 10 million. I think those days of 10 millions and 45s and all this right here, I think all of these days of all of this is over. This is kind of crazy when we look at it.
So she comes from like tens of millions of views type shit. Hold on. I want us to view it together. Hold on. I know I gotta change the scene, man. I'm gonna make my whole setup smoother so that I don't have to like do, you know, slow shit. Wait, what? Oh, that's 1.9. 3 years. Wait. Oh, this nigga was talking about 4 million. 1.1. Blah blah blah. That's 3. Wait, what are you talking about? 45. Oh, 61 M's. Let me see. What else? Well, she did come a long way from the 421K, 760K, 895K. Hey. So what are you talking about? What?
Baddie's getting 10 million. I think those days of 10 millions and 45s and all this right here, I think all of you.
What the fuck she? Oh, 61 M's. Oh, 61 M's. These days is over. I break that down, brother. Break that down. Let's hear what you mean by that.
These days of all of this is over. This is kind of crazy when we look at it, right?
Yep.
Look how crazy. She only has so many songs. Like, she really don't have.
Let me see that. Wait. Let me see the top songs over there. Let me see the latest songs out there. Oh shit. Whoa. 14. Okay. 136. That was what? Delhi. Okay. 0.5. Okay, we got 5.5. Daily visualizer. What's on here? Where's this baddie that you talking about? Diana, what a baddie thing that you talking about? Okay. Fuck it though.
Not that many.
Let's go on.
Where's Munch at? It must not be on here. Oh no, tripping. Official lyric video. Munch must have been on somebody else's page.
Yeah, probably not her master.
The audio has 4 million. Right? 61. If we count it up like really big like bangers that she had, we have Munch. So we won't count these because these popped afterwards. We'll count this one. That's 15 million. No Clarity, Munch.
Wait. Which one is the one with 15? Which one's the one with 15? What's that on the bottom? No Clarity. No, 15? Oh, I thought it was 1.5 million. That's 9 million. Name of Love? What the heck? She on some R&B shit? She best not be on that, bro. Ice Spice on R&B? Like as in singing Mariah Carey type shit?
Big like bang.
Cause that sounds like a Mariah Carey type title. Like Name of
that
Love.
She had. We have Munch. So we won't count these because these popped afterwards. We'll count this one. That's 15 million.
Okay, go ahead.
No Clarity, Munch.
What else?
Ice Spice.
What else?
The one with Nicki.
What else?
This one.
What else? That's 5, nigga.
Where's the one with Pink Panthers? That one. That's 5. Thank You the Shit. No, here we go. Yeah. This has 45 million. Thank You the Shit. Central C one.
What else?
Give me a light. I don't even remember that. I'm not doing that. 7. Look like she got one with Travis Scott. I don't remember how that sounds. Let's just add it because it got 7. Travis Scott. That's
keep going.
8.
Keep going.
Yeah, and it was over.
It was over?
She went 8, and it was over. Sounds. Let's just add it because it got 7. Travis Scott. That's 8. Yeah. Give me a light.
When did she drop that 8th one?
7. Look like she got one with Travis Scott. I don't remember how that sounds. Let's just add it because it got 7.
Oh, Travis Scott? Where that shit at? Oh shit, 11 months ago. So literally a year ago. Wait, what do you mean though? This is what you're talking about? 895 though, it's not in the M's though. Oh shit, my bad. Damn, I think I caught a bit of a cold, y'all. So, you know, even a voice. I don't know if y'all caught the voice projection. Kind of not unusual. This must be the one. Oh shit, right? 17 million. That was a year ago. So, Let me scope these other ones. Okay. Oh, that was a year ago too. You know, she got one with the baby and a lead. And 5 million. Oh, we talking about tens of millions, right? Damn, it's crazy though how niggas is putting out Ice Spice, you know, at this crazy, you know what I'm saying, standard. It just tells you though, because not a whole lot of people can just like, not a whole lot of artists can, you know, just at random, you know, with their lowest count, just hit a couple M's, or hit a, you know, maybe let's say hit 800,000 streams. I'm talking about that's their lowest effort, that's their least, you know what I'm saying, least pushed, least marketed type thing. And she's hitting that like regularly though, you know what I'm saying? When we talking about within the general scope of things, when, you know, the general scale, she's, you know, she's not doing too bad with it type shit, right? Yeah.
Travis Scott, that's 8.
Unless obviously we talking about signed artists versus independent artists. Okay, that's another segment though.
Yeah, and it was over. It was over? She went 8 and it was over.
Well, mother quick, mind you, even the audio is still sitting at only like 600,000. Even the likes are at 26,000 for this video. And everyone is in the comments, damn, you bought views.
Damn, she buying views. She went from 79,000 to 6.7 million views in 10 hours.
Oh, it's that whole, was it a neon thing, or like somebody in the streamerverse, bro? Some streamer like was just like caught out, you know, buying views because, like, I don't know, the nigga went from like a certain amount, I think it was in the what, tens of thousands, no, a couple of thousands, you know what I'm saying, and that nigga went to like 40, 50k or 60k, and like just like that too, you know what I'm saying, and then it dropped. Like, it's just like how the numbers just are projected, you know, within that stream. It makes niggas look ridiculous. It you know what I'm saying? It exposes y'all that y'all really be buying these things. At least like do it like on some slowly but surely thing. I don't know. I might be devil's advocate in the wrong shit right here. My bad.
Everybody was saying that she was ruining her career. Yeah. You know, things was going up, going down. I mean, she was dating NFL athletes and everything like that.
I mean, just off of that, she was bound to just, you know, ruin her career talking music. You know, she's better off as being like one of these, I don't know, are they still, what are they called these days? Influencers? You know, the OF people, these girls with the OF things, and they're on there influencing, or they're content creators, right? I don't know. But as a content creator, I don't even think she got the personality for that. But anyway, let's see.
And then, you know, I guess she kind of stabilized, but not really. And now things have gotten worse.
Ice Spice then ran off on the wig plug. Apparently the Bella brand wig company is suing Ice Spice and her team for...
She's doing the
what?
She's doing the Sean Kingston method with the jewelry, but just wigs. Come on, man.
The 2024
was the Sean Kingston method the method though?
2K tour apparently said that they successfully had an agreement with her and a contract signed to provide her over $50,000 worth of wigs. They're asking Ice Spice and her team to pay up to $100,000. And the owner from Bella Brand is claiming that Ice Spice and her team would send multiple pictures of Nicki Minaj and saying, make this wig, do it with the bangs, like all that stuff. There's physical text of her asking to copy her style. So I wonder what the Bob's got to say about it.
Wait, so what happened here? Like, did she scam people? Like, what? I don't know. I think I'm getting thrown off by like the wig talk, the Barbie talk, the pink thing, da. Like my interest, like just kind of, yeah, it's not really engaged. So I'm being thrown off. So like I'm being, you know, my mind is like digressing, like in terms of attention and focus. So is she scamming people here?
The owner said
Ice Spice in wig debt.
How this happened.
Oh, she's in
she
wig
did
debt.
Come out and say, you know, it was kind of dumb of her to do this, but it was a situation where she did make the wigs thinking that she would get some kind of promotion in return for the tour or some kind of recognition with the contract, shit. But crickets. Also, when it came down for the money to pay for the 20 wigs I think she made for her, no money to be found. So she's suing her for $200,000. We'll see what the team has to say about that.
So this wig maker is called the Bella brand, which reportedly was commissioned to make a large batch of custom wigs for Ice Spice's tour. And this lady is saying the rapper and the team failed to pay for the wigs. So the order was for 25 custom wigs, but when the payment time came, the wig maker said that this caused them over $50,000 in damages. The complaint also says that there is a breach of contract and a damage to the wig maker's business reputation, including lost future business from clients who pulled away after the dispute. So, I mean, obviously, if you're making these wigs custom, you could have other customers that you could be doing business with. But if you are spending your time on Ice Spice, this is what happens with a lot of luxury brands. They will basically do these things for artists, hoping to get paid later, because obviously what they feel like, hey, if Ice Spice pays me and then she wears my wigs on Instagram, it's...
Yeah, I think we got to understand one thing, though. Like, one of the things that we could point out is the fact that, yo, you're dealing with an artist, bro. You're dealing with an artist. You're dealing with somebody that probably like kind of chose a career off of the fact that the IQ was not, you know, couldn't fit into any other career but just art, and using your fantasy and imagination and creativity. Nah, okay, this is not a lie. Yo, my bad. Damn. No, this is not a knock at that. It's just that when slow people do this, I think for them, that's, you know, when people that sabotage other people's businesses, you know what I'm saying, off of the fact that they lit, they hot, they what, like, you gotta understand, bro, you could be dealing with somebody slow as shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't move away from the principles of just like how decent business is supposed to go just off of the fact that, yo, she's Ice Spice, she's pretty, she's got all these followers, or whatever you think you about to get out of her. You know what I'm saying? Do the deposit thing, and then at least do the deposit thing. Alright, then give it a deposit, and then you hand things, and then, you know, from a certain point to a certain point, I don't know, maybe halfway during the tour, you know what I'm saying? Because she was supposed to rock these things on tour, right? Halfway during the tour, you know, they see the results, everybody sees Ice Spice is beautiful with her new wigs, blah blah, and then she gives you the rest of your guala, and then, you know what I'm saying? Now you can't be like, you know, you can't like just expect the shit later, because people like this, they never keep promises, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see via the decisions that they make. That's why I brought up like the career in artistry versus a career like in something where you gotta have like solid IQ, bro. A fucking rapper that just shakes ass on stage, like, what the hell kind of loyalty is you gonna get from somebody like that, bruh? What kind of... Alright, let me know. Alright, cool. I think we get it. Right.
Or if they just do it and then give it to them, they be thinking the same thing. You know how many brands just be handing people stuff like, hey, Rocky, just wear it is. Or,
it's on some sample shit, but then if it's on some sample shit, why are we crying about it then? You know what I'm saying?
When you can, and then they see it on, and then they post it. Hey, so wear my junk, and the amount of sales they be generating.
It's great, because number one,
I mean, that's what I thought, you know, she was expecting out of it, for Ice Spice to just like rock it like on some free shit, and then so that people can ask Ice Spice, yo, where she got that, where can I get that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's how it works in the wig industry, but yeah,
more marketing. So some people can take it as a loss, but even if she doesn't do the marketing, which it always happens like this with these, you know, these artists, they don't pay for it, and then they still don't give the marketing.
Exactly.
So now these damages are piling up. All right, now this also is something that happens all the time with these particular artists and people in the industry. You know, these people do this all the time with houses, Airbnbs, rentals, and it looks like they don't want to pay. And maybe somebody like Ice Spice should have the money, but guess what? While she's being sued for this, check out what Ice Spice is doing. Literally, this is her specifically getting a Richard.
You know,
I seen this.
Yo, you know how bad you probably are.
Seen that.
You just made, and let's just say this might even be the wig that got down there. She was
yeah.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again, and I've been putting out.
Since you trying to slide your little, you know what I'm saying? Now go ahead, get your bread though. I'm just let me just share my point right here. It's like somebody that owes you money, right? It's like somebody that owes you money, and then you see them from a distance. You see them from like, you know, across whatever, and then, you know, but they just spending money though. But then when you try to hit them up, they be like, nah, I'll get you, man. You know, I'm still going through a little rough patch. Hey, you right. I'll get you your shit. You know what I'm saying? But you see nothing but this nigga just like splurging, spending money, eating good. You know what I'm saying? Whole time you out here. You feel me? So that's the exact kind of effect that I'm getting out of like Ice Spice is like that, bro. Nah, Ice Spice didn't give that kind of ghetto perception. This is ghetto as fuck, bro. Ghetto as fuck, bro. Come on, nigga. That's crazy.
Games anyway. Might as well off of free cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen.
Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all would have done, bro. Ice Spice running off with y'all money, you know, while at the same time telling you she's going through it and she ain't got it right now. But then you see her doing a whole bunch of this. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you with a wig owner person, like what you doing?
Did some type of service and I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna pay you whatever promo, whatever. I'm gonna pay you, and I'm gonna pay you 50 racks or whatever it is. And then you see her post, Ice Spice just 250K on a Richard Millie WAP.
Damn.
Yeah. Hey, nah. Hey, I'm suing. Hey, I'm suing y'all.
Yeah,
y'all
suing.
gonna feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm suing y'all. I'm mad as hell. I'm gonna make it public and everything. She in my wig, mine a $250,000 watch. Pissed. You know what I'm saying? This is like that friend that owe you some money, but then outdo at the movies and posted, you know, him on yachts.
That's what I'm talking about.
With alcohol in his hand.
That's what I mean, bro.
Like, wait, hold on.
Billy,
what you doing?
Watch. I kid you not. That's literally her right there.
You doing?
That is her bragging about getting a new watch, and this is people posting it. The culture group chat. Ice Spice spends $250,000 on Richard Millie in NYC with Benny the jeweler. And that's crazy, right? So for people that you owe money, you don't want to pay them, but you will take $250,000 and go spend money with Benny the jeweler on a Richard Millie.
Benny
He
the
probably
jeweler.
gave her show so much love on that.
Yeah.
And just her posting that alone, probably she might have got that half off. She probably got it for 50,000 for all we know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Watch while you're literally
discounted
being sued
shit
by a service provider that you owe money to. Okay, like this is actually
how you're posing
crazy.
with it.
But do you guys know what?
People like Gucci and Christian Dior and Louis Vuitton, they are
Ice Spice, bro.
the Bentleys of the fashion industry. So they do not need a celebrity to showcase their latest design to sell it. They don't. So when you
I don't know how true that is.
Okay, let me add that to what you was about to say, my brother. I feel like, yes, it might, you know, the sense of like them being at the position where they are, like these, you know, these high end name brands that, you know, we see associated with high end celebrities and high end 1%ers of the world. It's like, yo, the fact that they got there in the first place, I feel like was, you know, these powerful names, powerful celebrities co-signing them. You know what I'm saying? Things like Ciroc and Diddy. I feel like that was an effect of that. You know what I mean? Maybe Bel Air and Rick Ross. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, look again. This is an ignorant POV. I'm not gonna lie, because I am just tapped into the culture that Rick Ross is a big influence in. Okay, cool, hip hop. That it is what it is. But I feel like, yo, for the most part, you know, these brands they get to where they are because of these high end or high value names and high value celebrities, high status people. So to say that, okay, looking at it right now and be like, yo, they're so high end, they don't even need these high end people. I feel like, yo, they got there like from that type shit, right? My bad, Astro, bro. You can go ahead.
Like, they might not need it, but like because of how established they are now. But
you agree with me? Check. Listen, what you gonna
but
say?
they still be using them for advertisement and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, advertising.
Like in ads. And
okay, yeah, that is an angle too. You know what I'm saying? To be like, yo, we, you know, they still need the value for the marketing aspect of it, the advertisement. You know?
Having them show up to fashion weeks and imagine if every single artist, think of how much impact like people like Kanye West, Travis Scott, like how niggas have that they have their own shoes, they make their own shoes, and like there's a shoe that I have that was once $200. Travis Scott wore it one day and it bumped it. It was like on sale for like $80 at one point. It's an SB.
I think that's another thing that we could point out, right? Brand power. When a certain brand gets their hands on that thing, like a certain brand, like a human being, a brand, right? A human being brand, like gets their hands on something, you know what I'm saying, and you see them with that thing regularly, you know what I'm saying, it might, for their intended target audience, right, it might influence them on some, like, in a really big way, to a point where, you know what I'm saying, it can get that company's numbers like really up.
He wore it and it's now like a $1,500 to $2,000 shoe, just off of the fact that he wore that. Like, so the influence that is there is so heavy, and then these rappers like I'm in Balenciaga, oh Richard Mille, oh boom bam bop. Now Richard Mille, Rolex and stuff like that, that's a different story.
What you mean?
I feel like, but like designer brands,
why are they different?
They
story?
count on these motherfuckers to wear this, so that way people under them will put that on. You feel me? Or we'll go in there and try to buy that.
Yo, in the comment section, man, let me know what he means by Richard Mille and blah blah blah. Is a different story, because I don't understand that part.
Like, they are the reason for a lot of these trends. So I don't know how much I believe that. Maybe there's a misunderstanding there. I don't think, like, again, Richard Mille, Rolex, things like that are established watch brands that have been here since.
Oh, in the beginning. You mean generationally? They've had like generational, you know, yeah, presence and reputation, and you know, yeah, business power type shit. I don't know, maybe. Ooh, I see.
When black people couldn't even wear that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? White men are always gonna do that. But I don't know about these designer brands though. I think these designer brands, they have their people for sure, and they might not just go out of business, but artists and actors and, you know what I'm saying, and other celebrities and stuff, I think they really do help these businesses.
You see these rappers and singers and stuff in the music industry showing their clothes and their houses and all that stuff. I really think they're getting all that stuff on credit. In the music industry, it's like, you work for me, we give you all these gifts. Why do you think so many people are in some real fucked up contracts right now?
Now, this lady is making a good point. She's saying that a lot of these artists are not rich. You know, they are not successful.
Yeah, they're not.
Because they're
not rich. That's one thing you really do have to kind of understand. Like, there's some that are. There's a good amount that are wealthy.
Maybe a handful.
But they not. They just owe too much money to be rich. You feel me? They just owe too much.
To these.
Okay, so they're rich, like the perceptive, the optic wise, POV wise. And then, but in the background, yeah, well, that's been the general, you know what I'm saying? The general idea, especially when the, you know, exposure culture was on the rise. You know the whole thing that piggybacked off of exposing things like Illuminati, exposing things like, you know what I'm saying, weird habits and weird things that go on in the music industry, and how these niggas really get their contracts and and everything just snowballed into like these, you know, even individual players within the industry that are on some weird shit, you know what I'm saying, Diddy this, that, you know what I'm saying, R. Kelly did, all that kind of, you know what I'm saying, exposure culture just died, you know what I'm saying. I feel like it opened people up to the exposing of things like, okay, how do y'all actually make that living? And that was one of the first things to be exposed. Like, nah, y'all niggas actually kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? We know y'all really, y'all are in a whole bunch of debt, like, just to maintain looks, maintain this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? The difference between y'all kind of debt and the people that are just like fucked by student debt is the fact that, yo, it's the same concept. It's just, y'all, it's not an educational institution that's gotten you in this position. I'm saying, it's motherfuckers that you trusted to help you get to your dream, and that's a motherfucking sad thing. I'm not gonna hold you, but yeah, that's been like one of the earliest things to be exposed. I ain't gonna hold
contracts and stuff like that, right? And I want to deal with that because a part of that is true. You know, artists do take care of people, they do have bills and all of that. I'm not talking about that, but they do have opportunities for funding. Like, just look at a guy like Charleston White. When Charleston White pulls up to a podcast or to a stream, somebody like Charleston White is being paid thousands of dollars to show up. Now, he don't even have an active social media like somebody like Ice Spice on TikTok or whatever. But these artists do get pretty lucrative brand deals, and they get opportunities as long as their name is popping. So, you know, you can get $10,000 here, $20,000.
Yo, look at the difference in chest though. Like this chest weight. Wait. Damn, I wasn't noticing it. Look at this. My bad. Yo, my bad. Watch out, Dior. This. Let me just put it right here. Right? You see this chest right here? Bro. What? Boom. Like everything fake about these people. That's crazy. That's crazy. When did she get her chest done? Like, you know what I'm saying? I never noticed it. I'm not a, you know, I'm not a titties man. You feel me? I indulge more in the cakes behind. You know, like yeah. That's more my kind of like attention grabbers. Gotta be booty, you know. But like, no, I'm just saying that to say, yo, okay, nah, I'm getting off hand, I'm getting off topic, getting out of pocket. I'm just saying I didn't notice her chest transformed that way.
These artists do get pretty lucrative brand deals, and they get opportunities as long as their name is popping. Nice. So, you know, you can get $10,000 here, $20,000 here, retainers. I mean, look at Angel Reese, somebody like her. You know, you got Reese's deal. I mean, you got Reebok. I mean, those brand deals can keep you paid. Now, those brands can come and go, but it does give you enough money to buy something like Richard Mille. Like, she's not broke, okay? It's just that she picks and chooses who she does want to pay. And then the person makes another statement that I want to talk about.
And also, in our community, we always talk about if we had millions of dollars, how we would buy up the block, how we would help our people and stuff. And you don't see them doing that, and people think it's because they're selfish. No. I think it's because they are cash poor and they really cannot help you.
She says that a lot of these people want to do things in the black community, but
I think it's niggas say that they start getting so much money, get so distracted, having so much money fun with their bread, they just never spend back. They just help they, you know, intermediate fam. They're like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna put my bread. Like she said, and there might be a bit of that too. Like, if I just had $1 billion, yeah, but I only got 5 million. It's one of them. I got 5 million, man. Million? I don't know.
Nigga, that is a lot. That is enough for you to like at least make sensible decisions about your money
and all of that, and I think that's probably what it is.
Or in urban communities, but they're not rich, and this is true. But
bro, another thing. Okay, here's my POV on the thing. It's just like the black thing, bro. A whole lot of black people. Okay, I don't know her version of it. Matter of fact, you know what? Did she even come up from suffering type shit? Like as in like struggling? I don't even know her. Okay, you know what? I don't even know her history. But okay, let me just say, blanket statement wise, just like generally speaking, not subjectively speaking. I'm not talking about Ice Spice specifically here, but I'm saying, you know, like the black thing, bro, where it's like, yo, you suffer so much that when you come into money, I mean, while you're still broke, you're like, bro, the day I get it, I'm telling you, I'm transforming everything, I'm taking care of everything, all that kind of thing, right? But the moment you get it, bro, the fact that you've been suffering so long, so much, you might just go crazy on it. You might not realize that actually I'm going so crazy. You know what I'm saying, I haven't even taken care of half of the shit that I promised to take care of. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even lived up to like half of the promises that I, you know, had told myself that I was gonna live up to getting all this money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I feel like it's what is it called again? What cognitive is it cognitive dissonance? Some shit like that, bro, where it's like, yo, you kind of acting like this, but you kind of not realizing it, but the effects of what you went through is okay, I don't know if I'm even knowing what I'm talking about, but hopefully somebody got me, goddamn it. I'm sorry, my bad.
But they are not rich, not because they don't have access to the money. Because when you're connected like Ice Spice, I mean, I'll give you an example. Look at my brother Poetic Flacco. Shout out to him. He's a hardworking YouTuber. He was associated, it has been associated with Adam 22, being an insider, okay?
Yeah,
being a hip hop insider, academics. They can create their money as much as they want to work for the money, all right? But they are legit insiders into the industry. You're talking about somebody like Ice Spice. Not only is she an artist, she is an insider. We've seen Melissa Ford get all the names on her podcast, and she's not even really an insider to the industry anymore. So these people got plays, they know things, they know people. It's things that they can do that normal content creators can't do. They have a Rolodex full of money. All right, they have the Rolodex is full of brand managers.
Like how they
a lot
be
of
acting.
The brand managers are even their fans. Like they can make a lot of things happen.
But then why they acting balmy then?
But because of poor money management, bad business practices, not reinvesting in the right things.
Bro, they can outsource that kind of thing though, for people to come handle their money for them if you're that slow.
And treating vendors poor.
Because at the same time, I feel like in this day and age, bro, for you to remain ignorant, you choose to, nigga. You gotta work hard for you to remain ignorant. With all this information or sources of information, it's so much that even the fake ones is like game saturated. The fake false informatives, informats. You know what I'm saying? It's like so much things to a point where you don't even have to, bro. You can make up your own kind of POV for whatever situation, for whatever angle of reality. You can make up your own perception of seeing things just from taking a little bit out of everything to create your own whole complete vision, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like what I'm saying is that it's very easy to know some shit, right? It's very, very easy to know some shit, though. So for you to choose to act slow and not make decent decisions about, like, you know what I'm saying, your potential, you know what I'm saying, the potential of reality, the potential of your own brand, even, bruh. It's like, bro, and you got the resource. You feel me? It's like at that point, bro. Like, it's like, bro, you literally working so hard to stay, I don't know, dumb, and you're succeeding.
Poorly. Basically, this is what kills the business. All right, stuff like this. This is the same thing that happened with Sean Kingston, creating such a bad.
I'm telling you, such a bad little rep of running off on jewelers and hey man, I'm with Justin Bieber, man. I'm working with Justin Bieber. Come rock with me. He ain't talked to Justin Bieber in 15 years since they made that song. However long ago that was. Hey, Justin Bieber.
I even forgot they had a song to get. Goddamn.
He gonna take a picture next to the TV and say, "Hey, thank y'all so much, man. Y'all gonna get so much business." Sean Kingston is so foul. He would text a motherfucker and say, "Yo, we brothers for life, bro. I love you, brother. I love you. You my brother. All that brother shit. Just to run off on your ass.
It's all for show. It's all for the optic. That's it. That's all.
Right in the business that nobody wants to work with you. And I'm here to tell you like this. Invoices. If you get a lot of money and the ability to do business, treating people fairly and paying bills on time. I know it's an American thing to pay bills on time, but just doing that, honoring collaborations, keeping up with your word, keeps you in the industry so much. Number one, as a content creator, it keeps you in the industry. As a performer, it keeps you in any industry. And I hate to say this because y'all don't get mad, but we're talking about black business. One of the reasons why you can do well in black business is because so many people do not do that.
Damn, is this an AI generated demonstrator clip? Looks like somebody I know, dog.
And it just literally opens the opportunity in the door.
Word.
Yeah.
That's real. There's not like black business, so we still got some work to do. And I think it's that time, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want an entry into this shit, go do you some good black business. You gonna have a pleasant surprise. Oh yeah, okay, they're gonna be happy. For real.
For you. You owe somebody some money. Why don't you just pay them? Like, it is so simple.
And it's so crazy. Like, black business is so crazy, bro. Because you'll mess around like in Houston. You'll mess around like a place so much. Like, oh, I like eating over here. Or I like going over here. And then you just get some type of Houston news alert, whether, I don't know, maybe you on TikTok or something, saying that the place closed down because they ain't paid the rent at the place for the past 15 months. It's like, James Harden had a place out here called 13. It was, people liked 13. They used to go over there, kick it. People liked it. And
yo, I think I got a quick little POV. Check it out. It might as well just be ethics, proper character, proper morals. All that shit still counts. Facts. You feel me?
And then one day it said he owed $2 million in rent. And it's never been opened again. It's just like, and mind you, people went there. People was going. Yeah. It was regular. I've been there one time. It was a cool little vibe. But it was gone. Like, what are we doing?
To do that. Like, you have a bill. You ordered that from them. They make good quality products. Yep. Why don't you honor that agreement? Do you want to know why? Because if you pay them and you're with Bella Brand, you might be able to get a partnership with Wigs with them. They already know the business, and because they trust you, you now can turn that client-customer relationship with your platform into a bigger audience.
And you know what's interesting, bro? Especially with these hip-hop artists and things like that, they kind of develop this chip on their shoulder, like, oh, the game doesn't trust me, or nah, the game doesn't love me, or they don't show me no love, or da. And you hear it on these songs. I ain't gonna lie, it makes for great bangers. You know what I'm saying? But it's because of how you move, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not expecting to hear nothing from Ice Spice talking about, oh, they never showed me love, da. Nigga, you move dirty. Of course they gonna treat you dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's time that, you know, these artists be accountable. That, okay, that's just the point I'm trying to make there. You know what I'm saying?
Now just think of this. Ice Spice has a relationship with Bella Brand. Now she could only be hot for so long as a rapper, right? But you have all these guys live streaming, you know, Kai Cenat, DDG, whoever else, Plaque Max. Yep. You know, all these particular dudes. Now what do you have the opportunity to do? You have the opportunity to leverage your business consumer base, and now you can do that because why? Well, you have made good relationships, so they can say, listen, we'll promote the Ice Spice wig. Now you promote the Ice Spice wig, they designed it, you promote it. Let's say you sell 1,000 wigs. Each one of those wigs is $1,000, and you get $200. You've already made $200,000 by just maintaining that level of partnership. Crazy. This was some of the good marketing and brand collaborations that Diddy did with Diageo. We've seen it with Sarah. These are money-making opportunities that become lost in translation because...
And I think, yo, that's a good point that you just pointed out. They become lost in translation because, I feel like, again, bro, these are some things where it's like, it's hard for you to scale its value within your mind. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the things where the ego really got to take a back seat. But at the same time, you need it. Like, it's really tricky because why I'm saying it needs to take a back seat is because what you think needs to happen, aka using your ego, using just like, you know what I'm saying, just the visible, factors, to the naked eye, invisible aspects, thinking that's supposed to like bring the picture together. It's like what you think is supposed to happen, you know what I'm saying? You can't really cover it. How like, how do we scale a relationship? Like, good reputation doesn't feed me, or things like sayings like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like saying thank you or saying whatever doesn't put dinner on the table. Yeah, I get that kind of talk, but it's like you have to, that's where the mind needs to take a back seat, but then also using the intuition. Let me put it like that. Using the intuition, using the fact that, using higher principles, bro, using higher universal principles to be like, yo, I'm only doing this because it's what I would love for people to do for me. You know what I'm saying? I follow up, bro. Follow up, nigga. Because it really irritates the life out of me when people don't do that for me. Right? Honor your end of the, deal. Because, like, how fucked up would it be and how annoying would it be for people not to, keep their end of the business deal when you've done it? And then you kind of get a taste of that kind of medicine. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just do it off of that kind of high principle. And you'll be surprised that it's more than just a high principle. It's something that other people value. The fact that, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you appreciate the relationship. You are loyal to, like, shit like what we initiate. Things like that. Like, just your loyalty, bruh. You'd be surprised how many people just, like, value that. And just offer that, you can have life-changing opportunities because this one person is co-signed. This one powerful ass person that you didn't even think would co-sign you is now co-signing you off of the fact that, nigga, you're just a good, business, affiliate or associate or an honest one. Let's, how about that? Talking about honesty won't pay bills, nigga. Like, literally, it won't pay your bills right now, but it can change your life. It has the high potential of changing your life. Trust that.
Oh, well, I'm Ice Spice. I don't want to pay him, so I'd rather go pay Richard Millie, the money, who doesn't need the money, instead of Bella Brand, and that sounds like a black business, and then I can just scale with them. We can go all kind of the hair industry. We can do hair industry tours. We can do all kind of black beauty tours. We can go over to the Caribbean with it. We can go over to Africa with it. We have a market base, and then we can get influencers to help sell it. You just missed out on a business opportunity because you wanted to be an asshole, which didn't make any sense. And this is the same thing that you see so often in black business. I don't care if it's in the black community in America. I don't care if it's in Africa. It's just like, in order for us to work together, I must win and you must lose. Like, that's how it usually is. Doesn't matter. Content creator, influencer, artist. I must win and you must lose. And it's crazy because you can both win. Why do you want to create distrust when you don't have to create distrust? You literally do not have to do that and you can be successful. So if your career starts falling off in any way, you now have a transition point. But what's going to happen, because some people like Ice Spice, you don't want to pay, you would rather floss and stunt. So when you need people in the industry, they don't help you anymore. Then you start to slowly, your career suffocates out. And then you have no lateral move. You're out of the industry and those bills just keep on coming. The end. You're canceled. That's how it always works.
You're canceled.
So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi D Jackson.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's like, and then you get somebody like this wanting to be taken seriously. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to things maybe like relationships and things like that. A woman like Ice Spice could, turn around and go ahead and tell you, yeah, I do want a serious, loyal husband and da-da-da-da and da-da-da. That's why y'all just like never end up getting that. It's because you come up like this, you know what I'm saying, thinking, no, this is only just business character. No, these kind of characteristics, they can, seep over into other aspects, dog. Because she's, disloyal in business and just like, what? what's the word I'm trying to use? Not flimsy. Like just like not worthy to be taken seriously. Like in business, right? Like you think nah, it's just business or you know social relationships. She's the most loyal. How do you think she's gonna act like intimately? You feel what I'm saying? It beats me the fact that you know you could act like this and expect to be taken seriously. Still, it's crazy.
Pop up. Yeah, she going down sad, man.
Yeah,
hey, she is what it is, though. Not our problem.
Not our problem, man. But a whole generation is affected by this kind of thinking because look at her brand, look at her numbers, look at the kind of people that she's influencing. It's a whole generation now. If we're about to think for Gen Z.